Thumbnails. Oh, thumbnails. Yep, turns out those little image thingies you see all across your homepage actually contribute to every view you get. So if you're missing out on a bunch of those juicy views because your thumbnail is complete poo, then listen to this high quality YouTube tutorial. Oh, that was weird. So you can make better thumbnails. Now, unfortunately, making thumbnails actually requires you to use a brain, so for my sake, listen up, because I haven't got all day. Let me teach you my #1 rule about thumbnails. Make the thumbnail before you make the damn video. Right, many of you, yes, including me, make the thumbnail after piecing up a beautifully edited video. You see, the problem with doing this is you go to your thumbnail editor of choice, look at the screen and think, you know, a deep pile of poo because you don't know how to make the thumbnail as you're only based off what you made in the edit. Trust me on this one, making the thumbnail in the first place rather than making it after will genuinely save you and your brain a bunch of time to watch Netflix, go outside, don't do that. Right, so for your next video, try that method, come back to this video and comment, oh my gosh, Kieran, you're the best, I love you, and your and your thumbnail tips. Excuse me. I do have to say, I'm a little bit sick, so if it annoys you, then click off. Bye-bye. No, stay, please. I've still got more. Okay, so now you know you need to make thumbnails before the video. Let's choose what software you need to use. Now, personally, I'm using Photoshop because I'm a student and I get it for free. If you're dead serious about being a YouTuber, then you have to put some dedication in buying reliable softwares. Let's say your mum and dad said, no, that's not a good idea. You should spend it on textbooks. Then I would say the best alternative would be Photopea, which is basically a free Photoshop, so give it a little try. It's very, very good. Ugh, I can't speak! Or you could travel the 7 seas and become a pirate, if you know what I mean.
That's got to be the best pirate I've ever seen. So it would seem.
Either way, you should be able to make high quality thumbnails. Now, learning this UI can be quite complicated, especially if you're just starting out, so make sure you actually learn the softwares before making some diabolical shit. There are many helpful YouTube tutorials out there, so have a browse, get a little notepad, or just sit there, to be honest. I think my best tip would be to recreate thumbnails that you've seen, as you can get some very good practice that way. Right, so by now you should be ready to create your thumbnail. Well done. Right, now don't get too excited, there's still some stuff we need to go through first. Right, okay, so you should have a video idea. Right, you have a video idea? Okay, right, you do. Now the thing I personally do is brainstorm all the interesting ideas that I think a viewer would click on and think, whoa. Wow. I might as well use this thumbnail as an example. You did click on it, so thanks a lot. So for this specific thumbnail, I was actually just really cold one day and decided to design a cold atmosphere. Yes, that is actually true. I'm not lying, that generally was true. So yeah, all the background was designed by me. Aren't I just a genius? Thank you. But I wanted to have only like 2 main elements for this thumbnail. I wanted the Photoshop logo, as you know, Photoshop is my baby. I love you very much. Shout out to Adobe, much love to you. And then I wanted to have the top of the thumbnail to say, well, thumbnails, because, well, that's what the damn video is about, isn't it? And obviously design the background because I thought it would be fun rather than just getting some random stock image of snowy mountains. Making sure your thumbnail is engaging for the viewer immediately is a must-have, because for me, by having this cool design of the snow and stuff looks cool, but the Photoshop logo and the text explains to the viewer what the video is actually about. So keep it cool looking, but make sure to explain what's actually going on. Now, if you're like a gamer or something, this is a thumbnail I made recently for a Fortnite video. Once again, I like to make it cool looking by changing the Victory Royale sign, but also explain what the video is about. The thumbnail should capture your whole video in one image. That's the goal, pretty much. Right, understanding click-through rate. I know you think you understand, but some of you really don't. So your click-through rate is basically the percentage of people who clicked out of all your impressions. So say I had 100,000 impressions. I don't. And I had a 10% click-through rate. Also, probably not. But hey, maybe this one. I would have 10,000 views. Yes, good job. Passing maths. Your click-through rate heavily depends on how many impressions you have. So please bear in mind that your click-through rate will go down with the more impressions you get. It's okay though, because if your CTR doesn't drop below like 5, 6, 6, 7. I'm not a child, then you're absolutely cooking, so don't worry. Let's say you can't be asked to do any of the hard work because you're lazy or something, or your tiny mind can't handle the stress, then you can also get a thumbnail designer. I had a sneaky hearing that this guy called Kieran is apparently good at making thumbnails, so maybe give him a cheeky DM on Discord if you want a thumbnail. I don't know, you could. Right, as I said, I don't have all day, so that's the cold truth of clickable YouTube thumbnails. I'm very sorry, I'm really sick right now, so we're just gonna sort of have to deal with it. It's easy. You do the thumbnail first, find a good software, brainstorm, make a good, clean design, check the click-through rate, and make any necessary changes. And voila, you have a good, clickable thumbnail. Now, if you guys want a video on how to make thumbnails like I do, then I'll be happy to make a video on that, so let me know. Yeah, you can leave now. You can get back to whatever you were doing. Right, you better not be doing that, you freaks.